This is the plaintiff, Jayden Jones. He claims the defendant, his former best friend, stole and crashed his brand new Porsche. This is the defendant, Tyrese Davis. Mr. Davis claims that the plaintiff lent him the car and that the plaintiff is the real thief, a thief of his fiancée's heart. Permanent judges Anoush Hakimi and Peter Shahriari are joined by civilian guest judge Mira Kim, a Koreatown liquor store owner who is just as comfortable handing down heavy sentences as she is bagging a fresh bottle of kimchi.
The Honorable Judges presiding. You may be seated.
Good morning. Mr. Davis, where are we today? No, are we at a construction site or are we playing flag football? What's going on?
No,
Please
sir.
do me a favor, sir. Remove the glasses, the gloves, and what's that thing in your mouth?
It's my toothpick, so I was eating
Okay,
breakfast.
you don't need a toothpick right now, sir. Please take the toothpick out. Do you know why in the civil courts the parties and the attorneys are required to treat each other with civility?
Yes, Your Honor, because you don't want to get into fights and stuff.
That's the right answer, Mr. Davis. 9 out of 10 times, they would just hit the other party in the face, right? Because that's a natural human emotion. That's why I thank you, gentlemen, for choosing the court of maximum justice where you can actually scratch that itch. So thank you and welcome. Mr. Jones, Mr. Davis, you two are longtime best friends. Mr. Jones, you claim that Mr. Davis stole and wrecked your vehicle. Mr. Davis claims you lent him the vehicle. He's countersuing you for breaking up his engagement to a Miss Lanisha Harris. Mr. Jones, why don't we start with you? Tell us what happened here.
So me and Tyrese were kicking at my crib. You know, at the time, he didn't know that I was seeing Lanisha here, but
Were they still together at that time?
yes, but he was on the out, you know. She was always telling me how bad he is. You know, he may or may not have hit her. I've seen her with bruises a couple times.
Okay, so you're claiming that he was abusive towards Miss Harris.
That's just rumor, but
Okay.
I knew they were on the out.
Rumor from where?
Context clues.
Context clues.
Mhm.
Okay.
She
so
said they
you're
got-
Sherlock Holmes.
I'm aware of things.
Okay.
I'm not- I
Let me
wasn't-
see the evidence that you
Yeah.
have. What is this?
So this is my Porsche, $100,000 totaled.
Okay. Madam Bailiff, can you please grab that? Bring it to me. Thank you. This is your handiwork, Mr. Davis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We're going to get to you in a second. All right. Mr. Jones, I want you to fill me in on the day that the car was actually taken. The defendant here claims you lent him the car.
No, that did not
Okay,
happen.
explain to me what happened that day.
So like I said, we're at the crib chilling. You know, he's my boy, so I trust him. Not with my car, but I trust him to stay at my crib alone. So we were sitting there drinking, whatever, hanging out, and I got a little Labradoodle. So I took the Labradoodle out for a walk. About an hour goes by. I come back. He's gone. My car keys are gone, and my car is gone.
Did you file a police report, sir?
I did, Your Honor, and I got it right here.
All right, Madam Bailiff, please grab the police report. Thank you. You declined to press charges.
Yes.
Why is that?
I know he got it bad, so, you know, it could have been, the alcohol talking, so I don't... At the end of the day, my car was stolen.
So you were intoxicated when this interaction occurred.
I wasn't blacked out. I could still function and walk a straight line.
How do you remember what happened if you were intoxicated?
Like I said, I wasn't blacked out. Like I
Okay,
was-
thank you. Mr. Davis, let's hear it from you.
Your Honor, first of all, this is a crock because I took the car. I didn't steal the car, though. Well, we've been best friends since 6th grade. So this is not like this some stranger. I didn't go in his room and look in his pocket. I took the keys from the stand where we usually keep it. He uses my shirts. I don't call the police on him.
Mr. Davis, did you ask Mr. Jones explicitly if you could borrow his vehicle?
Sir, he never asked me for it. We don't ask each other.
That
We're
wasn't
brothers.
the question. Did you
So,
ask me to take my...
Excuse me, sir. He's speaking.
This is not the first time I have taken the car. This is what we do as we have an understanding together.
Mr.
I mean,
Davis,
like-
hang on. Did you have a suspended license when you took the car?
Yes, I did have a suspended, but that was just like only temporary suspended.
How do you expect us to believe that he gave you his car when you had a suspended license, sir?
Sir, that's what we do. I mean, I've gave him several things, and he went out with some of my friends who smoke crack. So that's what we do.
I did that one time. That doesn't negate the fact that you stole my car.
I'm sorry, you smoked crack
No,
or you went out with his friends
no,
who
Your
smoked
Honor,
crack?
I went out with his friends who smoked crack. I didn't smoke crack. I'm
Okay.
a law-abiding citizen. I would never give my car keys to someone with a suspended license.
Mr. Davis, you brought counterclaims against Mr. Jones here for breaking up your relationship with Miss Lanisha Harris. Tell me about that.
Me and Lanisha were supposed to get married. The first woman I ever loved. My grandmother knows her. We just did everything. She got pregnant one time. We lost a baby. She was too small to keep that, but...
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Davis. Ms. Harris, please stand up. Why don't you tell us about your relationship with Mr. Davis?
Sure. So Tyrese and I were together for a while. We eventually did get engaged, but things just got pretty distant, and he ended up breaking it off with me. And I actually do have evidence to prove that we were broken up at the time.
Hand it to the bailiff. Madam Bailiff, please collect that evidence. Thank you. What am I looking at here?
These are screenshots from the day that the car was crashed, showing that, we had broken up and he had just randomly started texting me out of nowhere.
Okay. Mr. Davis, do you recognize these text messages? I'm going to hand them to you so that you can take a look. Madam Bailiff, please hand these to Mr. Davis. Do you recognize those text messages, sir?
Your Honor, yes, I do, but can I say...
Okay, thank you. That's enough. In those messages, it's clear that you ended the relationship, correct?
Sir, I think it was congenial. It was both of us because of the things that were happening throughout the relationship.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ms. Harris, what I'm trying to understand is, when did you start having a relationship with Mr. Jones? Was it during your relationship with Mr. Davis?
Well, we weren't official until after me and Tyrese broke up.
What does that mean, official? Were you having an affair with Mr. Jones or not?
I mean, yeah.
You were? Okay. Thank you, Ms. Harris. Judge Peter?
Thank you. Mr. Jones, do you work?
I do, yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
I do stocks and trading.
Okay. Did you have a discussion with him in the hour before he allegedly took the car?
About anything?
Yes.
Of course, we were hanging out.
And what did you say?
The car wasn't brought up at all.
Okay.
We were
Did
just
you
talking
have...
shit, drinking, hanging out like we always do.
Okay. Please watch your language, okay? In the day before, did you discuss the car?
The day before?
Yes.
Not that I recall.
Okay. When was the last time you discussed him using your car?
I've never once given him the notion that he could take my car.
So he's never taken your car by himself?
No,
Not
never.
once?
Not a single time. Without me being in it with him.
Could he have been under the impression he had authorization to use the car? You admit that you had been intoxicated in the interactions before he took it.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Not a singular chance.
Okay. What are your damages in this matter?
I think you guys still have the picture of it, but absolutely destroyed. It's undrivable. All the airbags deployed.
Okay.
It's
and
totaled.
what did you pay for the car
It
originally?
was like $132,000.
And did you look at the estimate of its value currently, given its condition and mileage and all of that? You're nodding your head. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is that number?
Like how much I can get for it?
How much
Like
was
a
the
buyback?
estimate that you saw for it?
115.
And how old is this car?
I had it for like 2 years, maybe less.
2 years. And how many miles does it have on it?
No more than like 50,000.
No more than 50,000, 50? You do know that as soon as you leave the dealership, as soon as the car hits the curb, blah, 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 it just lost $30,000. You understand that, right?
I keep it in really good condition.
Okay. Where are you getting this number from, this $100,000 figure?
I went to the dealership.
You went to the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
To get an estimate of how much I
Why?
can get for it.
Why? This is after the accident or before?
This is after it. I mean, they had it in their system already, but, I went there.
You don't have insurance?
My dad usually handles that, but I'm pretty sure.
The insurance is going to cover it, sir.
Okay, well, there it is.
I'd like to turn to the defendant, Mr. Davis. Thank you for getting dressed up today. Mr. Davis, perhaps it's maybe not appropriate to ask you this question, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Do you have any criminal history? Please be
No,
honest.
sir, nothing like that. But I have been to jail for it.
You have been to jail,
Yeah, but not, but no.
but you have no criminal history.
No, sir, but it was just stuff like not paying my traffic tickets and stuff like that,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Mr. Davis, you understand that people don't go to jail for not paying their traffic tickets.
Oh, this is a while ago, Your Honor.
So there
Yes,
must have
you
been
did.
something else.
No, it was just traffic stuff.
What you just said, we have a legal term for that. Malarkey. It's probably not evidentiarily maybe fair, but I think it is worthwhile bringing up in this court. Because if you have a criminal history, you should be honest with us and let us know. If it's something just related to traffic tickets, perhaps it won't matter at all in this matter. But if it's a grand theft auto, or if it's a carjacking, or if it was a larceny, I think that would matter. Is it anything like that? And
No.
we're going to find out. We're going to look it up.
No, sir, you can look it up. Like I said, it's only been for traffic.
Sir, are you on any medications today?
No, sir.
Okay.
But can I bring up one valid point? He said that I stole his car and he never gave me permission. If that's the case, why didn't I have to adjust the seat when I got down? I'm much taller, substantially taller than the plaintiff. But when I sat down, the seat was already to where I am because I have driven his car several
Well,
times.
that's
before.
it. Case closed.
He probably didn't notice because he was drunk.
Hang on. Mr. Davis, you know that there's absolutely no way that we could verify this information that you're stating. So, okay, Judge Kim.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, next time, please wear a shirt. You're not that cute without the shirt, okay? Do you know what friendship means to you? He is asking friendship, not the car. He is very disappointed about your behavior. You guys buddy before. What happened? He trusted you, but you stole his car. But then he stole your girlfriend. So maybe even.
I didn't steal his car? That's one thing that should be clear because he was too drunk to drive. That's why I took the car, went to the store. I didn't go and went to Las Vegas or something. I mean, the same thing if he come in my room and get one of my
Mr.
shirts.
Davis, the two of you were drinking together?
I don't drink, sir. I'm studying to be a deacon. No, I drink cranberry 7-Up. That's all I drink. And I mean that. I don't drink.
You need to wake up. Be good. Be example of youth and be trustworthy. Okay?
Mr. Jones, do you want to add anything before we break?
I think I said everything I had to say.
Okay. We're going to take a brief recess, at which point we will come back with the verdict.
All rise.
Here you go. Well, the whole time I'm watching this case, I'm thinking to myself, maybe this guy actually wanted to steal this car from the very beginning. Maybe this guy has jealousy. If you ask any psychologist, they'll tell you this is anger. And you as a Korean lady, you guys have this thing called Han, which is this old school, deep-seated resentment / ambition / longing /
They're called Han.
Yeah,
한이
that's what I just
맺혔어요.
said.
Han.
Mira, what do you think? Do you think he has Han?
Yes.
We're assuming that he stole the vehicle.
Afro Han.
Let's not jump to conclusions here, but
Even though he's not Korean, he had deep-seated 한이 맺혔어요.
Yeah.
Because his best friend had everything. Nice car, nice girlfriend who he admired. So he wants to steal those too.
Jealousy. It's kind of like a jealousy. Maybe this is a foreign thing for you and I. I don't think we have jealousy in our hearts.
or envy.
You don't have jealousy?
A lot of people I know in LA, a lot of Persians.
You can't be happy.
That's one thing I like about this guy. He doesn't have that, unlike most of the people that we know. It's a sickness, to not be happy with what
Jealousy.
you have.
Well, the thing, if you grow up in Los Angeles, like Peter and I have, you will understand something from the very, very beginning. That there's always somebody who has a better car than you,
better
more
girlfriend.
money, more beautiful girlfriend,
Yes.
who's better looking, who's richer, who's more athletic. If you're constantly comparing yourself to somebody else,
You never become happy.
you're never going to be happy.
Korean 아줌마, like me.
Asthma?
아줌마. 아줌마 means Korean male, Korean female. There's 아줌마 category. Older lady.
Ah.
You don't want to deal with
They
it.
smoke or something?
Oh no, they don't smoke. They have no shame. They are blunt. They have jealousy. So sometimes I go to Korean community. Ladies don't want to look at your clothes, impressive clothes if you wear. They don't want to look at you up and down in front because they're pride. They look at in the back when they pass you. They look up and down.
So they look away. They look
Yeah,
away because they want to.
They have pride. They don't want to let you know that you have nice clothes.
I see that.
Mhm.
So we're assuming that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making a lot of assumptions
that's
here.
true.
You know, it's like we're coming to a conclusion about what happened here.
Yes.
He has major credibility issues, right? Who would lend their car to somebody with a suspended license, right? I wouldn't.
Definitely
So what do you think?
dumbass.
The guy didn't lend him his car?
Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Before we get into it, though, let's look at these folks, right? What kind of a best friend is this? Sleeping with his best friend's fiancée?
Mhm.
I have very little sympathy for the plaintiff, right? The best friend violated a sacred pact known as the bro code. Right? She broke her engagement.
Right.
This happens all the time. She cheated on her fiance.
They're both bad.
They're horrible. Exactly.
The woman owes
Yeah.
him something also
Yeah.
that's different and qualitatively than what the friend owes.
Well, you know, the great thing about this for
Yes.
him, because of the timing of all this,
Mhm.
he cannot be said to be a full-blown cuckold, right? He didn't get cuckolded.
It would be pre-cuck.
A
Pre-cuck.
pre-cuck.
Yeah.
A cuck to be, right? So he got pre-cucked. I feel bad for this guy, really.
But I'm thinking to myself, have I been cheated on? I know the feeling. I have suspected, and it hurt
Yeah.
a lot.
Mm.
I have never confirmed it though.
The suspicion, I think, is even worse
No.
than the actual knowing.
No, knowing is worse.
It's always hanging on your mind.
Yeah, but then you
Right.
get rid of it, you have a drink, and you
You
forget
know,
about it. But
no,
if you
it's
see
like-
it, that's it. It's seared into your brain for the rest
Well,
of your
that's-
life. One time I did get cheated on. I did see it.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
No, because it's somebody we know in common.
Tell us about it anyways.
No.
This is actually a perfect anecdote.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's fine.
getting back
Yeah.
back to what's happening here. I look at these three.
Mhm.
On the one hand, you have the defendant. The way he was dressed today, it's
Mm.
complete lack of respect towards a courtroom.
He did iron the wife beater. I saw creases.
Right. And on the other hand, you have this
Hussy.
hussy.
She's a
Jezebel was
hussy.
the word that I was thinking of.
I would say more hussy
Yeah.
than Jezebel.
Not a
What
great
hussy
figure.
means?
In their neighborhood, maybe a chicken head. Maybe to get hyper specific.
Traitor.
Yeah. Is there chicken heads in Korea?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Always looking for better opportunity.
And you think that's what was happening with the fiance here?
Yes, those are dumb and dumber.
Yeah.
This plaintiff, Jayden.
Mm.
I know many people who started relationships like this, and they always end the same way that they started. How's he ever going to trust her?
That's true.
She had the nerve to appear in the courtroom today.
You know, obviously she's shameless. For some people, it's bad to sleep with a lot of people. For some people, it's good. Do you think it's bad to sleep with a lot of people as a woman? I'm
I
not
don't
saying anything
think-
about you. I don't know what you do.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No. I said this.
First of all, your body goes with your mind.
Mhm.
So many people at the same time. I don't know, but in Japan.
Yeah. I thought you were Korean. What are you talking about Japan
I
for?
know. I was watching news. Korea
You
probably
think we didn't
same
know what
thing.
kind of Asian you were? We
No,
know.
no.
Yeah.
AI female
Yes.
is very popular for single men.
We had that here back in 2023. Listen,
No kidding.
Mira, come on.
She's
No.
she's touching on a very good point. We have depopulation crisis
Yeah.
that you see in the developed world, and this sort of promiscuous behavior is probably
The cure.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Marriage and creating a union and having children is the cure for that. Biologically, it becomes more and more difficult to have kids the older you get.
So in Mongolia, about 30 years ago, they had a depopulation program counter effort by the government.
Mhm.
And the government mandated a prom, essentially, in the high school,
Yes.
where the superintendents were instructed to turn the lights down and provide alcohol to the children. This is what I heard. At the prom, they were encouraged to have people
Have a baby. Korea, there's something similar. Olden day tradition. Girl, even 12 or 13, matchmaker, they get married.
Yeah.
No.
Even today, there's a lot of matchmaker because they have a puberty going on 15, 16. So in countryside, they get married.
My grandmother was married
What age?
at 13.
Well, she's Korean? I didn't know grandma was
Oh,
Korean.
yeah, she has 11 children. And she lived, God bless her soul, to 100 years old.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Also, she didn't know how to read.
My
So,
grandmother-
illiterate.
Yeah.
Would I want my daughter to get married at 13? Hell no.
Hell no, right?
Go
Yeah.
to college, have a career,
True.
be a professional woman.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody looks good here.
Yeah.
Right?
So what do we do? What do you want
So
to do?
nobody looks good here. The question is,
Can we electrocute them? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. We stopped doing that in California.
nobody looks good here. Regarding the car theft, it's he said, she said, right? Ultimately comes down to credibility, in my opinion. So I don't know what you guys think about that.
I don't believe any of them. I don't know.
All right.
What's that?
No, we have to make a decision.
Yes.
So it's who's more credible at the end of the day. Even if all of them seem like they're lying,
Mm-hmm.
one is more credible than the other.
That says, Judge Kim, who do you hate more? Did your family have one of those liquor stores during the riots where they had to get up on the roof with the shotguns? And
No.
stuff? No. Okay, thank
Yes.
God. Yeah.
That's, I think they are so brave.
Yep.
I'm so glad
Yep.
they did
Well, that's
that.
one way of stopping a
Yeah,
riot is to just get on
exactly.
the rooftop with
Uh-huh.
a
You have
gun.
to teach them.
What are you going to say?
I have no mercy.
You have no mercy.
Uh-huh. Do not steal.
Yeah. Otherwise, you could be executed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's simple. Black and white.
So
Yes.
I think we know.
I think we know where you stand on all this.
Should we?
Let's go back
Should
in there.
we take a vote and then get back in there?
Sure.
Okay.
All rise. You may be seated.
Gentlemen, after careful deliberation, the judges have come to a verdict on all claims and counterclaims. However, before we announce our verdict, we're going to give you two an opportunity to informally resolve your dispute. You will see that I have two envelopes in my hand. On each of these envelopes is written punish and forgive. I'm going to give each of you one of these envelopes. The bailiff is going to take you to the courthouse jail. You will have 5 minutes to convince each other of either the merits of your case, if you do believe in the merits of your case, or to ask the other side for forgiveness. When you come back, you will privately complete this card, and the court is going to review it. This is a test to see how persuasive you are. It's also a test to see if you believe in the merits of your case. Gentlemen, do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to announce a brief recess. I ask the bailiff to escort these two gentlemen to the courthouse jail.
Gentlemen, this way.
Mr. Davis, well. Here we are in front of possibly your home for the next few minutes. You are at a crossroads. Do you select punishment or forgiveness? Do I snitch? Do I rat? Do I turn over on my friend? Do we cooperate? You got to make the choice now. I don't know which way you're leaning, but I know what I would do if I were you. So, Mr. Davis, how do you feel?
I mean, it's my friend, but it was my fiancée.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think because of the lies that were displayed in court, I just say punishment.
Well, you have some time to think about it, and I wouldn't do anything too fast right now.
I'm not gonna do it.
I would think about it very carefully, because you know what happens here if you lose. If you lose in the real world, you don't have any money. You don't have to worry about anybody collecting on you. But in here, somebody may collect on you if you lose. Okay, good luck. Me and Mr. Jones. Well, here we are in front of a decision. Punishment or forgiveness. Probably is hard for you to forgive something like that. But you may have an incentive to want to forgive. Because as you know, the prisoner's dilemma comes with a choice. If you make the wrong choice, you could end up embarrassed. Maybe even in a little pain. How are you feeling?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. I know it.
Yeah. I mean, he's my boy, but you know, there comes a point in life where you gotta change. And I feel like this would be the only opportunity to get him to that place, you know? You can only talk to someone so much, and I feel like talking's over.
Understood. Okay, best of luck to you.
Gentlemen, please enter the jail cell. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
All right, look, man, I made a mistake. Yeah, I would never steal from you like brothers, and that's why I don't mind. I don't call the police when you take my T-shirts and my shirts and things like that.
Tyrese, a $20 shirt from the Gap is not the same as my $100,000 Porsche 911.
It depends on who you asking. You ask one of them kids in Africa will kill you for a T-shirt. So it's the same thing.
Imagine what they do for a Porsche 911.
They don't have Porsches there. We have horses and camels.
But imagine what they do if they had it.
Anything can happen. Look, I made a mistake, man, but I didn't.
So you admit you're guilty?
No, I didn't. I didn't steal your car. I made a mistake and had an accident in your car. That's why it's called an accident, because they happen all the time. People have accidents. That's why we have insurance, believe it or not.
But that's the second mistake you made that day. The first mistake was taking my car without asking. The second mistake was crashing it.
No,
So it was two.
It's only one mistake. I was going to get some, you like Cheetos. I was going to get some stuff from the grocery store for you and me.
You didn't even ask me if I wanted Cheetos. How you know I wanted Cheetos?
Because I know what you like. We best
Maybe
friends,
I was on
man.
gluten-free that week.
That's not the point, man. You're not Bernie's. Bernadette is fat, not you. The point
How you think Tyrese, how you think I stay this slim? I don't eat Cheetos anymore. That was grade school stuff back in basketball camp.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. And this is, please don't let me, because I give back to the community, man, many times. Man, I help people. I help the homeless. I give baseball to midgets, no matter how big their head is. I help.
I'm not saying you don't help people. But what I'm saying is, you can help people and give baseball bats to midgets, but you can also steal my car, which you did. Yes, I'm seeing your old girl, but that's not illegal.
Come on, bro.
You didn't have to bring that up in there. It's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. I love her, man.
So was that the reason you took my car?
I'm your friend. I'm your best friend, man. When your sister vagina, when I took her, when we out there driving Uber.
Wait. Sit. My sister's what?
I said her vagina.
What about my sister's vagina?
It stinks. It smells like used cotton balls.
Tyrese,
You know what?
Tyrese, are you fucking my sister too?
Oh my, no, I'm not. But I didn't tell the other passengers that was Jayden's sister. No, I kept that between us.
I don't want to talk about my sister, Tyrese. I want to talk about the fact that you took my car without asking me. All you had to do was come inside, wait till I get back from walking Chico, and tell me what you want to do.
You was asleep. Come on, bro, you was asleep.
Are you hallucinating?
You're hallucinating. You was
I
asleep.
went outside, 3 beers deep, I walked my dog, I come back, and you're gone. My car's gone.
No, you was asleep.
Dude.
Gone, like sleep.
Do we have to put you in a psychiatric ward because you remember things differently? It's not true.
Come on.
You know I got CCTV at the crib. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that.
LESD, you get LMLP, that's not the point. You were passed out, POD,
Bailiff.
passed out drunk.
Brother,
Come on, man,
brother, it's like I'm arguing with a wall. You don't understand rational things. You have an illusory conscience. You're out and about.
I know you had rashes things too, but I made a mistake and I had an accident. But you had insurance, man. Come on, man.
Insurance doesn't matter, bro.
It matters a lot.
No, it doesn't. It's the moral that counts.
Oh my God, man. You worse than the white man, man. I think you gonna put your own brother down? I couldn't believe this, man. First the fat boys break up, now this.
Welcome back, gentlemen. How did you enjoy our courthouse jail?
Is that rhetorical?
That was a rhetorical question. That's correct. I understand that you ended your session early, so that tells us a lot. You will notice in front of you there are 2 envelopes. Please open them. Mark punish or forgive. Do it privately so that the other side doesn't see. Okay, put it back inside the envelope and hand it to the bailiff, please. Madam Bailiff, please collect that envelope. I'll take those. Thank you. You may have noticed that when you entered in the courtroom, there was a strange circular object. That's the wheel of justice. Madam Court Reporter, will you please bring that front and center? Judge Peter, would you like to tell them a little bit about the wheel of justice?
Well, in this court, we do things a little bit differently, as you can see. Why take someone to superior court or federal court and just get money when you can bring them here and get so much more? Here we offer satisfaction. So if you look at the items on the wheel, you will see your potential fate, your future. We can guarantee one thing here. Somebody is going to get justice.
Thank you, Judge Peter. Madam Court Reporter, please spin the wheel. Okay. Madam Court Reporter, what did it land on?
It landed on fish slap.
Fish slap. That is very exciting for you gentlemen. I am personally very excited to see that. I'm going to announce a brief recess while the punishment station is set up. Thank you, folks. Gentlemen, as you will notice, the punishment station has been set up. Momentarily, one of you, or maybe both of you, because there's counterclaims here, will be slapped across the face with a wet fish. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to see it. Okay, so before we get to the verdict, let's see whether your friendship of many, many years brought any mercy from either of you for the other. Okay, we're gonna start with your card first. Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis has elected to punish the plaintiff. Not only did you crash his car, you would like to see Mr. Jones be slapped in the face with a wet fish. Now let's open Mr. Jones's card. Okay, there's no love lost between the two of you. Mr. Jones would like to see you, Mr. Davis, slapped across the face with a dead fish. Okay, let's get into your claims. Let's start with your claims first, Mr. Davis. First of all, you brought a claim against Mr. Jones for breaking up your engagement. In California, that is known as a heart-balm claim. It has been eradicated many, many, many decades ago. You simply cannot bring a case against a third party for breaking up your relationship. That is not the law. That claim is denied. Now let's turn to Mr. Jones' claim for the stolen vehicle. This is one of those situations where we have a he said, okay? Where one person says something happened in a certain way, another person says it happened in a completely different way. Okay? When that happens, what we have to do is we have to look at the other evidence that's presented and look at the credibility of the parties. The judges overwhelmingly agreed, Mr. Davis, that your story simply is not credible. Nobody in their right mind would lend a car to somebody with a suspended license, sir. Secondly, you fled the scene of the accident. After the accident, yes, it was a mistake. You did not stick around. You did not talk to the police. You left the car and you went. And finally, there is the matter of the text messages to Ms. Harris. that were at the same time as the car was stolen. Therefore, sir, judgment is entered in favor of the plaintiff, Mr. Jayden Jones, against you, sir, the defendant. It is ordered that you shall be slapped in the face by one of those wet fish no less than 1 time and no more than 3 times. It is so ordered.
Any last words?
Yeah, come on, bro. So we can just go around having sex with people, girlfriends, and they can't do nothing about it?
Guess this is it.
Come on, bro. Man, we brothers, man. We best friends. Please. Not one.
Load him up.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough, folks.